I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you to stay with Sonny during his breakdown.
No, it's okay. You know, and I was glad to help. And it was reassuring to know deep down the man that I loved is still there. That I wasn't crazy to fall in love with him in the first place. I'm just really tempted to go back to him. Look, I'm not saying that Sonny and I have a healthy relationship. It's basically a disaster. But it's an equal opportunity disaster because I'm just as bad for Sonny as he is for me.
And that makes you feel better?
Yeah, it does. It does because it's a pattern. Look, Sonny wants me, but he can't accept me for who I am. I want him, but I have to lie to get him, and he always finds out about the lie, and he breaks up with me. It's just a vicious cycle. But I learned at Roselawn that I can break the cycle, and my life doesn't have to revolve around Sonny.
And you've done a really good job at that.
I have.
Right.
And then Jax came along, and look, I know you don't like him, but he cared about me, you know, and he made me feel important, and he made me feel valuable, and we were really good for each other.
Is that why you lied for him?
I guess. Yeah, I really believed Jax when he said that John was better off with him. And I really believed that he wanted to be with me because of me. And then when Sonny ordered that hit on you, I thought, man, this guy is past redemption. That any good I ever saw in him was just a lie. But there is good in him, and I just saw it, and Jax is gone, and Jason, you have got to stop me. You have got to stop me from running right back to him.
As long as we've been friends, I have never been able to stop you from doing anything.
Yes, you have.
Name one time.
Remember that time I went to run? The first time I was marrying Sonny? $20 bet?
Maybe I should have stayed out of it.
No. Maybe I needed to go through that to learn that I wanted to live life on my own and make my own choices.
And you know what? You've been doing good. You've been making pretty good choices.
I have, I know, but it would just be so much easier if I could just stay away from him. But I can't because of the kids, and I can't because of you. I mean, we're connected. The three of us, whether we like it or not. And I cheated on you with Sonny. I had to make him count. You know, I lost you because of it. And I know you think that I belong with Sonny.
Okay, hold on. If you stayed with Sonny because of me, and you went through any pain because you were doing what you thought I wanted, I'm sorry. Okay, I should have never even pressured you with Sonny. Either way, it's your life, and I can't, and I won't tell you how to try to live it.
Okay, you know, this is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm going on and on and on, you know? I mean, Sonny is with Emily. And believe it or not, I have made peace with that. I have, and he is in therapy, and any therapist would tell that man to run, not walk away from me.
Don't say that about yourself.
Sonny doesn't need me worrying about him. He doesn't. He's got his own life now, and so do I.
Oh, my beautiful little darling, I'm so glad you're home. Yes, and I so enjoy our little visits. And I am counting on Nanny Colleen to ensure that there are many, 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 many more of them. I assume that you're making progress with Nikolas.
Nikolas is very suspicious of you.
Well, that's why I pay you good money, Colleen. To persuade him to allow me to spend more time with my precious little heir.
Well, I can only do so much. Nikolas is constantly reminding me of how lethal you are.
He exaggerates.
If I defend you, he'll get suspicious.
Things are going well for you, my dear. Don't make trouble for yourself by disappointing me now.
I've done every single thing that you've asked me to do, and I've made sure
Who are you talking to?
I didn't hear you come in.
Obviously. Who are you fighting with?
I was talking to John.
Really? In that tone? Wow. Hey, sweetie. She didn't shake you or anything, did she?
Of course not.
You know what? If a nanny talked like that to my kids, I would fire her on the spot. She's supposed to be nice to you. Like me.
How are you? Do you miss me? Mr. Cassadine left instructions that you aren't to visit John.
I'm not here to visit John, okay?
Then why are you here? I've made it clear that you're not welcome.
I came across John's immunization records, and I thought that you might want them.
You could have mailed them to Carly.
Yeah, I could have, but then I wouldn't have been able to see John. And I need to see John, don't I? And you need to see your Aunt Carly. Oh, look at you smiling. You're so
I appreciate that you care about my son, but once again, I reiterate, it's best for John if you stay away.
It's best for John if you get a new nanny.
He's receiving the best possible care.
You know what? That's debatable.
And if you get the sudden urge to come over again against my wishes, please call first, will you?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Hey. The boys, they're not back from camp yet, so...
No, I came here to see you. Those are Morgan's toys, right?
No, they were John's. Jackson and I thought that he'd be spending a lot of time here, but... Anyway, I was going to give him to Nikolas, but he didn't seem very receptive when I saw him earlier, so...
Well, you can't blame a guy for being resentful. You helped Jack hide his son. I mean,
Is that why you're here? Give me some big lecture. Bring up everything with Christina and Alexis, because, you know, it's not at all the same. You have no idea what was going on.
no. I came here to apologize. Started therapy today.
I heard.
I have this thing called bipolar. There's medication for it, but I don't like the idea. I don't want to be walking around like some numb zombie. But I'll do whatever I got to do, you know, so I don't have another breakdown and put my family through that.
I've been doing a lot of research about this on the internet. A lot of people with bipolar disorder take medication, and they live full, successful lives.
Are they career criminals with vicious tempers?
I didn't research that.
You know, even in my right mind, you know me better than anybody. I can be controlling and selfish.
Yes. You can also be incredibly generous and loyal. It's the contradiction that drives me crazy. Sorry, bad choice of words.
No problem.
You need to not hate yourself so much.
I got a lot to hate myself for, including the way I treated you. You know, I spent the whole session talking about why we keep fighting, why we wreck each other, but the truth is, we have a bond. You could have, I mean, you should have given up on me a long time ago. But when I needed you, you stood by me.
You stood by me.
What we have is not pretty, it's not romantic. Half the time you can't even call it love. But it's always there. And I want to thank you for that.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.